Hey Sagittarius, this is your end of the month reading from March the 16th to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a good month so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been here and continues to kind of watch my videos, like and comment. I appreciate you very much. Or if you just kind of sit back and watch and do your thing, I appreciate you too. Honestly. So deepest gratitude, so thank you. Let me pull some cards here and kind of see where we're at. Okay. Some interesting energy kind of happening here, Sag. So it feels like we have the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. So before you freak out, again, that is kind of an energy of maybe instability with money-wise, or kind of leaving a job. I kind of feel like there's this job or this thing that you're kind of over, that you're kind of done with, that you kind of want to move on from here. You're just like, I don't know, it's just not doing it for me anymore. And that's why I say before you freak out. Here, because people see that and they're like, oh my god, my job. But that's not what I'm saying here. It seems like there's something that we're just kind of over, we're done with, we want to move on from. Because the Page of Wands is kind of coming in right after. The Page of Wands is kind of this new adventure. This Page of Wands is kind of enthusiastic, passionate, you know, has a drive and about life and about things here. And I really feel like you're in this energy. It's almost like that's not like really doing it for me. That's not really like fulfilling me. I kind of want a new adventure here, or I want to try something different. So you might be in that stage right now where you're just like, ooh, I kind of want to explore. I kind of want to adventure. Maybe this is what you want to do. Maybe you want to leave a job behind and you're kind of more into the idea of adventuring around right now. I don't know. Again, it feels like you're kind of in more of that kind of discovery mode. You're kind of in that mode of kind of what else is there here as well. We have the Page of Cups in reversed here, which could also mean some kind of, could mean like kind of a relationship, or maybe a new beginning of a relationship that's not really going the way you wanted it to. Again, this could also refer to this job that's coming in this way, or that it's just kind of not giving you kind of what you need. It's kind of not emotionally fulfilling enough for you. But it's followed by the Ten of Wands here, which means one kind of final push. It means kind of keep going. So if you're kind of down because a relationship here or a job is not really feeling fulfilling, or feeling like what you kind of hoped it was, don't kind of lose hope here. Keep pushing forward, because that's what this is saying. Keep pushing with that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of adventure. What else could be here? What else is there for me here? Again, we're seeing it as not as like things are ending or everything is crumbling here, but we're seeing as what else is there for me. You know, what is my next step? What is the new kind of future kind of hold for me here? And I think that's the energy that you're feeling in these 2 weeks. You're kind of seeing what is aligning for you, what is kind of not here, and what kind of relationships, what kind of jobs are not feeling emotionally fulfilling kind of for you anymore, and pushing forward to what it is that we do want. Because the Queen of Swords is coming out here. The Queen of Swords is someone who can see clearly where they are going. You know, they can see clearly what needs to be done. They're kind of a strategist in that way. Mentally, they just have that kind of focus, that drive. It doesn't matter what comes towards the Queen of Swords here, right? Because she has her sword and she's like, if anything gets in my way, I'll just cut it down. Like, there's no stopping. See how big that sword is with the Queen of Wands, or kind of, sorry, Queen of Swords. Just has that kind of mental clarity moving forward here. And I think that's what you are truly doing. You are seeing the future so kind of clearly for yourself here, and what you want to do, that it's almost like there's no other options here with these kind of two things. You're like, if the job's not getting up to par, or these relationships aren't going to get up to par, then I'm going to kind of cut them out here. I'm going to kind of move on and move forward. Which I love that energy, because you're kind of just like, it takes a lot to kind of move out of comfortability, and it takes a lot to say what else is there for me, because I feel like a lot of people strive for a place to feel comfortable. You know, they're just like, you know, I want this kind of maybe 9-to-5 job, or if I'm comfortable here, and that's kind of good enough. But I feel like, Sag, you're feeling like that's not good enough for me. I kind of want to strive for more. And that's not being greedy. It's kind of just being open to new things and being open to a new kind of adventures in life here. There's someone here that is kind of that you don't trust money-wise. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about trust issues. The King of Pentacles is someone that is greedy energy. This person only really cares about money, and this person only cares about how they can get the most money, even if it's kind of from you as well here. So I think you're kind of seeing that there's something, you're like, there's something not right about this person revolving money in some kind of capacity. Maybe this is, again, this is someone you're dating, or something. This is the person at your job as well. You're just kind of just like, you're really money hungry, and that's kind of nervous because it almost feels like, again, you're like, you will screw me over if it involved you getting money here. So I'm just want to say trust your gut in these situations. Trust what you are feeling here, because if something's not feeling right, trust that instinct, because it's probably true that what you're feeling is true, because your intuition is trying to tell you something here. Could be kind of an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, that you're not kind of trusting. If not, again, it's someone that's just kind of money hungry. This doesn't even have to also just be like a boss or something, or a love interest. That could also be if someone's trying to sell you something and you're just kind of like, or to make you invest in something, you're like, wait, this doesn't make sense here. Just watch that people aren't trying to kind of grab money from you, okay? In these 2 weeks. If someone's not giving you a fair cut of something as well. Interesting, we have the Nine of Cups popping out here, which is kind of an overindulgence cards. This could be kind of maybe where going out too much, or overindulging in kind of certain things here. Maybe this has to do with this person that's like greedy or spending money. Maybe you're feeling like you have to kind of reel it in a little bit here, that you're feeling unsatisfied because this person is making you kind of feel unsatisfied, or you know, you don't have this yet, or you know, you don't go to that restaurant, you don't have that much money here. So it's something here that's not making us feel like we have lack, or we don't have all that we need. This could be again, like I was saying before, like maybe going out too much, spending too much money to kind of try to impress other people, or try to run away from our own feelings or emotions here. So just watch that you're not doing that. You're not kind of living life for someone else, or feeling like you have to kind of live life for someone else here, because again, people shouldn't make you feel bad about where you are and at in life, and kind of, you know, if you are happy where you are, then that's all that matters. And I feel like this is kind of what we're questioning here in this kind of reading, is this kind of where my happiness lies, you know, what it is that makes me happy. What is it to not worth to sacrifice just so I can have kind of more money here. There's going to be things that are going to start to go in your direction once we kind of listen to our intuition. The High Priestess here and the Wheel of Fortune popping out. Things are going to start and turn into your favor once we are connecting and once we are listening to our intuition. And that's what is kind of giving you the red flag here, right? Your intuition is saying something's not right about that. Something is off about that. And that's what's going to lead you into good things kind of coming into your life, because you trust yourself and you trust your gut. Your gut is your number one communication right now. So if you're feeling it in your gut, then it's time to do it. If it's time to move on, because you're like, my gut is telling me to do it, then do it. Move forward. Because the Devil's popping out here. And the Strength card in reversed. Okay. I don't know why I said. And the Strength card in reversed. I don't know why. What's up theatrics happening there? No, but I was just saying, Devil and then the Strength card reversed. Fear, 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 fear. These are two cards that represent fear heavily. The Devil energy, I mean, it could have to deal with, again, materialism, addiction, but it basis is fear. It's like, what is holding us back here? What is holding us down from kind of getting what we want in this life, or moving forward with the life that we kind of deserve here? And it is fear-based. It's like fear is kind of stopping us from making decisions because, again, like I was taking before, it's this comfortability or wanting to kind of be comfortable in a way, even though it's kind of sacrificing our own kind of needs here. It's sacrificing what we kind of want out of life because there's this kind of unwritten rule here where you like need to be here, or you have to do this, or you know, you need to, I don't know, spend a lot of money on clothes or shoes if you want to be kind of rich and enjoy your life, or you want money, you know, invest in my thing because I'll make you rich. I don't know, it's just feeling like that kind of energy here. There's a lot of fears from like just connecting to ourselves and just kind of moving on from there, and really feeling like and honoring ourselves here, Sagittarius. So do things to kind of unblock that fear. A good way to do it is like listening to your intuition, trusting your gut, getting out of your head a little bit here and getting more into the energy that you are feeling and kind of trusting yourself. If you need to call upon, yeah, judgment popping out right here, right? If you need to call upon the universe to kind of help you out here in the situation, then do that, you know, call in support. Ask them to kind of help you clear some of this fear away, or do meditations that kind of get you out of your head. Go into nature, ground yourself, whatever it is that you need to do here, Sag. Feels like, again, judgment time for this. Are we going to start listening to ourselves? We're going to start connecting to ourselves here, or are we going to let outside influences, outside people tell us who we are or dictate kind of who we are here? It's judgment time. Yeah, you see how they're kind of like bringing it up, right? They're kind of like to this angel here, they're opening their arms. I feel like that's the kind of the energy that you're going to put in these 2 weeks as well. You're going to kind of put it up. You're going to call in for support. Help me get through this kind of fear block that I'm having that is making me resistant to maybe who I really am or what I really want out of this life here. We have the Six of Cups coming up, which is past energy. So I just want to see what this past energy is for you. For Sagittarius, please. There seems just like in the past, there might be some past, and it's funny because it's usually Six of Pentacles is, or Six of Cups is, it's funny that I'm messing up kind of my words here because it's all about overthinking or options or things like that. Six of Cups is usually someone coming back from the past. So maybe you are having that right now. You are coming, someone coming in from the past here to bring you back something, or to kind of make you a little bit confused in the situation here. But it feels like more of like less of a someone, but more of a past situation where, you know, we might have been just like all over the place being like, I don't know what the right direction is. I don't know what to choose. I have too many options. I'm overthinking everything. I just like am being like, is this the right way? Is that the right way? Do I choose that? Do I choose this way? Do I go this way? Do I choose this person? And it just feels so kind of overwhelming because it's just kind of so scattered. But I think, again, this is past energy. This is not where we are anymore. We're the Queen of Swords. We see kind of the future, and we see kind of where we're moving forward here, Sagittarius, with clarity. This is all past stuff, you know? If you're like, if I'm following my own intuition, and if I'm trusting myself and feeling kind of in my power here, then I know I am always making the right decision. I'm always making the right decision for me because I am in my power here. I am, you know, making decisions because my gut is telling me this is the right way to do it, or this is how I should. Always kind of trust your gut here, because fear will come through your head, but fear won't kind of come in your gut. It's funny, we feel, when we're scared, we do feel butterflies, but I'm just saying, fear kind of will always try to kind of almost manipulate you in a way. It will try to kind of keep you where you are, and that's what this devil represents, that kind of devil on your shoulder being like, no, just stick with it, it's secure, it's happy. But you're like here, you're like, no, that's just not me, you know? Like, you're like, this is what I want in my life. I'm here on this, yeah, this is what I want, boom. 10 of Pentacles popping out there. This is what I want in my life. This is what I want for myself. This is what I yearn for, what I dream for. And honoring yourself that way towards happiness, right? I love this reading for you, Sag. Even though the first card, you're like, oh no, but it's all in a good thing. It's all about kind of truly connecting to who you are and what you want out of this life, right? Yeah, beautiful. For Sag, please. Okay. So you have 2 energy oracle. You have Healer of the Ages. So I'll read that one, and Indecision. But I feel like this indecision, again, is what you're currently at right now, but what you're going to lean towards is that path towards connecting to your most true you. Healer of the Ages, health and vitality. This powerful being brings a force of ancient wisdom and profound healing to the light of the divine consciousness, pours his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intentions. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing you resolution to physical, mental, emotional ills, and helping you unblock stuck energy. I feel like this is that judgment that I was talking about before, this kind of Healer of the Ages. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may have just been opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this mercy of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, and renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. And I think that's kind of what's happening here. You're unblocking or getting rid of that fear. Just so nice to see. You're like, fuck it, I'm just living this life for me now, you know? Just being true to yourself. Powerful, love it. Okay, indecision. Which choice to make? This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in life. Shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering if what could be the better choice. Yet you're standing still, feeling confused and up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in the back and forth energy, all while feeling your focus and your life force drain away. The indecision creates a paralysis of will, and one that kept you stuck while you've been waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of this analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see which guides you here. Consider what direction resonates with you most, both in the process and the goal. Follow your heart and make an honoring choice. And I think that kind of involves with connecting to ourselves as well and connecting to our intuition. And then the Starseed Oracle you got was I Remember. Soul plan, fated life, destiny life. There were moments before you were born where you chose the conditions of the life you're living in now, when you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of life. We live in the world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is one we're born into. The destiny life is one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you towards, right? These cards here. And to remember at this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads at a moment when you're being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or the one that's less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, or a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal to fear doubt to rear its head. In fact, it's a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his life or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. It's this fear that's here right now, right? The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. Sag, I love this reading for you. I think it's so important. This was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.